pounds. Igor on chains backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Kicker Five.
You worked very hard. It wasn't particularly glamorous. You had to travel all over the place in not very nice ways, and it was tough.
Yes. Well, aside from Top of the Pops, we did lots of other series, and we did lots of other gigs as well. So yes,
around the country.
Around the country. So that's where, and we did lots of filming with the forces, with the lads from the army and the Navy.
We went to Malta and
Mombasa.
We worked 52 weeks a year, solidly. So there was no time for relationships or anything else. We were a unit.
Wow.
And we were
No
very...
time for relationships,
not really. Not until...
hard.
Yeah.
You were people's fantasy, you know,
Yeah, but being a man,
let's
trying to
leave
approach...
it that way.
Do you still dance now?
I do, yes. I live down in the West Country, and I have some lovely like-minded ladies who I teach. I have a dance club. So all around sort of West Ashton, Steeple Ashton and Winsley and Brabder-upon-Avon, I show them how to boogie on down.
Oh, I see.
Why don't you two still dance?
Well, I'm 67.
And you-
I danced in the kitchen with the
Yeah.
radio.
And you stopped because you got injured, didn't you?
No.
I thought you stopped because of your injuries. That's what you wrote. Or maybe I got confused with something else.
Polymyalgia, isn't
When
it?
you retired.
Oh, no. I stopped. I just closed the door on... We were all trained dancers, and I'd met Robert, and I wanted to concentrate on marriage and having a family.
You met all sorts of people, obviously, through the programme, some less savoury than others, and you've written about Jimmy Savile in the book. Were you aware that there were things going on behind the scenes on Top of the Pops with him that shouldn't have been?
Not that we now know, no. We always thought it was a bit weird, and we're not, as Dee Dee said, we weren't very comfortable
Yes,
in
as a
his
woman,
presence.
you didn't feel comfortable
Yeah.
in his presence, but we were consummate
didn't know.
professionals.
There were many eccentric people around at the time, around the 60s and 70s, you know, from Gary Glitter through to David Bowie, who had his different personas.
We did work with him a lot.
And Jimmy just created this kind of larger-than-life, odd, strange creature, really.
He was also...
But it was only a professional,
He also was enormously... He was a big star.
But presumably your memories of Top of the Pops are predominantly positive and
absolutely.
fun. And
A lot of laughter.
And
Yes,
meeting
great
everybody.
days.
Yeah.
You know, there's nobody we didn't meet. I mean, from Michael Jackson to...
And you became stars of the show in your own way,
Yes.
of course.
I don't think we were that aware of it at the time, but I think in retrospect we did, yes.
We were absolutely...